Hi everybody, welcome to today's fitness session. My name is Alice and I'm a teacher and dancer for Stopgap Dance Company, and I will be teaching today's inclusive fitness session with Daisy. So the first thing we're going to do is our warm-up, and then we're going to go into our main set of exercises, which is 3 sets of 3 different movements, and those movements we're going to do for 30 seconds. When we've done one set, we will then have a minute rest, and then we'll do the second set, a minute rest, and then the third set. Don't worry too much about remembering all the different movements. At the start, I'm going to show you the first 3 moves, and then when we have our minute rest in between each one, I'll show you the next set of moves, so we don't have to think about the moves too much when we're doing them. When we've done those 3 sets of 3 moves, we will then do that all over again. Okay, and then we'll have a cool down at the end, and that is the end of the session. Great, so I just want to quickly say that me and Daisy have created these sessions with all bodies in mind to make it as accessible and suitable for as many people. So please take responsibility for your own bodies, as I don't know everyone that's joining today, and just change anything for your own needs. Please have some comfortable clothes on and also have enough space for you to be moving carefully and reaching as far as we can go. Also have some water nearby. It's really good to hydrate ourselves throughout the whole exercise. And just one last thing, the music is by Alice Shepperson and Ashemaluv Music. And I've done them quite low today, so that if you want to listen to your own music instead, you can do. And hopefully you can hear me in the background if you're listening to your own music. But if you're listening to my music, you can just bump up the volume and hopefully you can hear everything. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start with a warm-up and just follow me as we go along. Here's the music. Okay, so finding your space, and we're going to start with our circling of the head. So we're going to circle the head round. Nice and slowly. Nice, and the other way. Taking it steady. And we're going to circle the arms back. And forwards. And now the shoulders are going to circle back again with the elbows. And again forwards, shoulders and elbows. Next time we're going to have really long arms circling back. Nice, and forwards. Great. Then reaching the arms up and rock to shake. And reach the arms up and rock to shake. We're going to twist, twisting from one side and the other side, one side and the other side. Let's find a bounce, bounce. Nice, keep it up. Let's find a march. So elbows up, knees up. Great. Let's find a jog, so a little bit quicker, so a quicker march or a jog. Nice. And stop to go again, march. Into our bounces, into our jog. There we go. And stop to find a bounce and a shake. Shake it off. And reaching to the side. And the other side. And again. And one more time, reaching up this time. One arm, the other arm. Going a little bit faster. To the side, reach, reach, reach. Down low as we can go. Reach. Nice. And again, reach up. Find a nice bounce and a fold. Towards the side. Reaching. Down low as we can go. Reach. And reach all the way up to shake it down. Reach all the way up to shake it down. We're going to reach up and go as low as we can go, and as high as we can go, and as low, and as high, and as low. And just circle round one more time, the shoulders. And forwards, bigger arms this time. And finish. Great, so now I'm going to show you the 3 different moves for the first set. The first one we're going to do is marches, so you should have seen that in the warm-up. So marches, really high elbows and high knees. And this can be a steady pace like I'm doing now, or you can go a little bit quicker. It's up to you. The next one we're doing is punches. So we can have a wide base, and then the punches are going to be quite small and fast. So with the 30 seconds, we're going to work as hard as we can go. So we're going to do fast movement as fast as we can go. It may be a little bit slower than what I'm doing, or it may be faster. It's up to you. And then the last one is finding a low place, which will what we did in the warm-up. So we find a low place and we find a high place. So finding a low and a high. Nice. So those are our 3 movements. We'll do that for 30 seconds, working as much as we can with a little bit of speed, but also making sure we're precise with our movement. Let me put on some music. So hopefully you can hear me. And if you've got your own music on, you can put some music on in the background. We're going to start with our marches. Are we ready? Let's go. 30 seconds. So, as fast as we can go and as much energy as possible for our 30 seconds. And then we'll go into our next movement once we've done that. Keep going. Nice, keep it up. High elbows, high knees. So the next one we're going to do is find our wide base and do our quick punches. We ready? Let's go. So quick punches, we don't have to extend the arm all the way out. We can do small movements. It's all about the speed with this one and just having a nice wide base that's stable so it doesn't move that much. Keep going. Use the breath. Really good. Try and have it right in front of your face, so it's not really low, it's not really high. The next one we're going to do is find our low and high, reaches up and towards the ground. Are we ready? Let's go. Small and big. So reaching up and then finding a small place, finding a fold. Nice. And you can make it a little bit quicker if you want to. This can also be about speed as long as you're precise. Keep going. Be really clear. Reach as high as you can go and as low as you can go. You ready? And rest. Great. We've done our first set already. It's amazing. So we're going to go into our next set, which is bounces. We did that in the warm-up. Nice bounces. The next one we're going to do is similar to punches, but this time we're going to find length. And we're going to cross the body. Cross the body. This one can also be speed, but not too much. About precision. The last one is a similar movement to what we did in the last set. So we find our low and our high, but we might want to find a float as well. So we might want to find a rise, or we might want to find our hands on the bar and rise up on our wheelchair and lower down into a low place and a high place with a float. And that is the 3 movements. So just have a rest, have a little bit of a breather, have some water. We've got 10 seconds left. Okay, let me put some music on. Are we ready? We're going to start with our bounces. 3, 2, 1, and bounce. I'm bouncing quite quickly, but you can go nice and slow, swinging the arms. Keep going, smile, yes. Dance along, I'm shifting my shoulders from side to side, you can do as well, or you can stay quite static. The next movement we're going to do is reaching across, wide base. Are we ready? Find our wide base, reaching across. Again, this one can be a little bit quicker if we want to, but really feel the cross body with the arms, reaching across. You can look from side to side like I'm doing, or you can stay central if you want to. The next one and the last one of this set is finding our low place and our high place with a float if we want to. Are we ready? Find a low place and a high place. The arms can come up if you want to, or we can find them on the bar to rise up with the hands. And keep going, finding that float, rising up a little bit more, whichever you want to do. Nearly finished this set, keep going. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Okay, so we've got our rest now, we can have some water. I'm going to show you the next 3 sets of moves, the final set. We're going to start with a sprint this time, so a little bit more than what we did last time. This can be sprinting on the spot, or we can find a little bit of movement backwards and forwards if we want to, but that's up to you. Making sure that we just got a bit more speed, so the elbows don't go up that much. We're going forwards and backwards. The next one we've got is similar to our reaches across, but this time we're reaching backwards. So we reach towards the back. And I'm pressing and stepping to the back, but we can find our cross backwards, very similar to a twist. We're really trying to reach towards the back. So we can step and press down if we want to. The last one is our same movement, but this time instead of a float, we can find an explosion. So we find a low place, and then we can find an explosion. And this can be with the arms down, or we can have our hands on the bar, on the wheelchair, and explode up and press up. So it's up to you which one you want to do at the end, whether you want to stay with a float that's controlled, or find that explosion at the end. Whew, that is a lot. Let's get going. I'm going to put the music on. Here we go. So thinking about which one you want to do, we start with that sprint first. If that's too much, you can find a really fast march. We ready? Let's go. Woo. Keep going. Nearly there. You have to move for 30 seconds. So which one is best for you? If you need a break, you can do. We're going to find our reaches towards the back. Are we ready? Let's go. Reaching to the back. Reach, reach. Or we can find a press and a step as well. Up to you. This one has a lot of control because it's really hard to reach towards the back. So really twist and reach. Nice. Keep going. Keep going. Use the breath. And then the last one where we're finding a low and a high place, we can have our float or explosion. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you can press and explode with your feet and legs, or you can wrap your fingers around your wheelchair, the bars of the wheelchair, and press up and explode. Really good. This one's a hard one. 30 seconds. Find which one's best for you. Keep going. Really close and rest. Whew. That one was a really hard one. So we're going to go all the way back to the start. So remember, the first one is marches. And then we find our fast punches. And then we find our low and high without a float or an explosion. So find some water and have a rest. I'm really out of breath. I hope you're working hard too. But if you do need a rest, of course do that. And then just join us when you can. Okay, nearly there. So we're going to do all those 3 different sets of 3 different movements one more time. so steady the breathing. Breathing in and out. I'm going to put some music on. Are we ready? Starting with our marches. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nearly there. Keep going. High knees, high elbows. Keep going. Doing really well. Next one is our punches. Wide base. Are we ready? Let's go. Wide base. Punches really fast, but not really massive, so you don't have to stretch your arms out all the way. Keep going. Really good. So try not to bring it all the way to the top and all the way to the bottom. We're in the middle. The next one is our low to high. So finding a low place and a high place. Are we ready? Let's go. Low and high, low and high. You can go a little bit faster than me if you want to, but really find the precision in the movement. Finding a fold and a stretch. Reaching up. Keep going. Nearly there. Woo. And we're nearly there. We're going to find our rest and rest. Wow. Okay, so we've got our minute rest. So let's just go over that second set so we can get ready. We find our bouncers. So you have a little bit of a breather here. And then we find our wide base to go into our cross of the body. Reaching, my hands are quite straight, so you're really jabbing from one side to the other. And then the next one is our low to high, but this time with a float if we want to. Floating up, pressing down with our toes or our hands into the bar of a wheelchair. And that's the next set. So just find some time to breathe, slow down a little bit, and then we'll go into our set one last time for this second set. Nearly there. I'm going to put some music on. Okay, getting ready to do our bounces. Let's go. Bounce. Again, I'm shifting from side to side. I'm having a little bit of fun with the bounces. You can do that too. Or you can stay quite still. Next one is our cross body with our arms. Finding the length and stretching the arms. Are we ready? Let's go. Reaching across. Nice. Keep it up. I'm moving my head from side to side, or you can keep it quite still and just shift with the torso. Next one is our low to high, but it's with a float or a rise. Nearly there. We ready? Let's start with low and high with a float. Pressing down. We can also lift our arms up, or we can find our hands to the bar of your wheelchair and pushing up. Nice. Really nice and controlled. You can go a little bit quicker than I'm doing if you want to. You don't have to, and if you get tired, you can find a stop. But we're going to rest in 3, 2, 1. Nice. Shake it out. Our last set, last push. We start with our sprint, so this is a hard set. And I know we're tired, so we've got to push through it. We find our sprint, and then the next one is our reaches towards the back. So we can find a wide base, or we can press and step a little bit more, shifting from one side to the other. And then the last one is our low to high, but with an explosion. So pushing into the floor or into the bar of the wheelchair to press up with an explosion. Nice. Okay, just have a little bit of a rest, have some water, and then we'll get going. Nearly there, last push. I'm going to start the music. Okay, are we ready? We're going to start with our sprints. Let's get going. Sprint. Nice. Keep going. Really good. Keep pushing. Nearly there. So close. Keep going. So the next one is our reaches back. So we're going to reach towards the back. Are we ready? Let's go. Reach towards the back. Nice. So we can be quite still in our base, reaching back. Really find nice motion, reaching behind the wheelchair, behind the back. Keep going. And then our last one is our low to high, but with an explosion if we want to, or we can find our float. Keep going. Let's go. Low to high, explosion. Pressing with our feet or our hands into the bars of the wheelchair. Keep going. Use the breath. Really good. This is so hard. Let's keep going. Push through, but if you need a break, you can do. And join us when you can. Nearly done. 10 seconds left. So close. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Wow, well done everybody. That was really, really hard. I'm sweating. We're gonna have a cool down. Just stretch the body and just follow me. I'll put some music on. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna start with our circling the head. Circle round. Nice and slow. Try to slow down the breathing. And the other way. Really good. And then circling the shoulders back, but really nice big arms. Really good. Find a nice stretch with this, so really stretch. And forwards. Really feel like we're diving down. Find a reach to one side, find a reach to the other. One more time, finding a bigger base, and then going up towards the sky, rippling down, and again, up towards the sky, rippling down, finding one side, and just stretching over, and the other side, and again. One more time. Really good. Shake it out. Nice and steady. And then we're just going to find a stretch towards the back, reaching the arms towards the back. And then reaching forwards, curving the spine. And again, reach towards the back and forwards. Nice. Stretching across. You can do this with the legs as well, stretching both the arms and the legs. And switch. Nearly there. One more time, switch. One more time, switch. Nice. Shake it off. Really wide and really small, really wide and really small. Shake it off one last time, give yourself a clap. Really well done everybody. Whew. That was really hard. I was sweating straight away from the start. I'm sure you're working hard too. Thank you for joining me in today's session, and I hope you join me again at some point in the future. Thank you, and well done. Bye everybody.